Hey, Brian from Rechargeable. Today I have a Eureka ReactiveSense cordless vacuum, and you can probably hear it clicking around. We have a golden retriever that leaves, I guess, little golden hairs all over the place. So this one has the anti-tangle brush. So one of the main reasons why we got this. Let's open it up, plug it in, charge it up real quick, and then I have an upstairs hallway that gets fur galore up there, and we'll see how it works. So. So let's pull this out. Looks like those are all the accessories. That is the main box. So that is empty. So that looks like your booklet. That is your plug. It looks like this is your vacuum holder with some screws so you can mount that to your wall. And then this is the main body of the vacuum. So pretty cool. So that is your little button to open the door. And then you can remove it from this. So if you get any clogs there, that is a rinseable filter. And then you can pull this out and then rinse this off as well. That's your internal main filter. And then you basically put this back together like this. Clips back into place. So really easy to get to. And here's some accessories. So that is your brush and kind of like a crevice tool. And then it has that little piece of red velvet there to help get pet hair off furniture. And then that's your crevice extension. And this is your main tube. Let's get this open. And then a good feature about this vacuum is it is a replaceable battery in case your battery ever dies over its lifetime. And that's how you put that battery on. And then it has a charging port right there. So when you're ready to charge, you basically are plugging it in like that. And then you're plugging that into the wall. It's very easy to use. And then that is your power head. And then that is your brush. And you basically connect it like one click there, one click there, then it disconnect. You have that button mechanism. And then basically you turn it on. You have your power button right here. Those are your different speeds. And it's got an auto, so we'll leave it on that. And then let's go try it out. So stay tuned. Okay, so this is obviously staged, but I just wanted to kind of show you that I'm kind of like really pushing it down into the rug so we can see exactly how well it does and an extreme circumstance. So let's get this going. We'll turn that on. Leave it on auto. So what a great job. So that is a lot of hair. And you can see how it's collecting in there. So a great difference. Okay. And let's see how the Brushroll did. And then on here as it runs, you can see how it does kind of like a boost. And based on the dirt that it senses. So that is the canister. Pretty well full. And then let's take a look at the brush roll. Absolutely amazing. Let's pop it off for further examination. And then you can kind of see a little bit of fur residue on the combs, but that is basically almost hair-free. So that's something you don't see in a regular vacuum for sure. And that was great, but let's go dump this out and see how that does over the trash can. Works great on hardwood floors. Easy transition to rug. We get all this residue here. Quick and easy, one quick pass. And again, just take the bottom off, and then over to the trash can, just push the button. And then with fur, sometimes you got to give it a little bit of a helping hand. But this is where this comes in handy. This comes off completely, and then you can pull this whole compartment apart, and then pull all that hair out. And you're good to go. Anyway, Brian from Rechargeable, thanks for watching, and be safe out there.